Packs of gray wolves once roamed freely in the northern Rocky Mountains. When Yellowstone National Park was founded in 1872, large numbers of wolves lived in parklands in Idaho, Wyoming, and Montana. Then large numbers of people moved west, settling in the wolves' habitat. Ranchers sought to drive the wolves out by hunting and poisoning them, because the wolves threatened their livestock. The gray wolf population dwindled rapidly, one of the greatest wildlife tragedies in our nation's history. By 1926, the last gray wolf in Yellowstone National Park had been killed. A disastrous ripple effect occurred when the wolves disappeared. The Yellowstone food chain lost important links. Because the wolf was absent, countless animals either starved or were hunted by other animals whose populations had grown out of control. Today, scientists and wildlife experts are committed to an ongoing effort to reintroduce the gray wolf in Yellowstone. The reintroduction of the gray wolf is an amazing success story. This story provides a glimpse into the fascinating relationships among humans, wild animals, and plant life. It also offers a look at how humans may be creating future natural disasters by invading natural environments today. The gray wolf is a keystone predator. Keystone predators play a critical role in maintaining the balance of species. Wolves naturally hunt and kill animals, occasionally leaving a carcass for scavenging animals to eat. Wolverines, bald eagles, and golden eagles eat the carcasses left by wolves. Whenever wolves are present, scavengers are supplied with food. When wolves disappear, these other animals suffer because their food sources have vanished. When wolves vanish from an area, a different kind of disaster affects their prey, a population explosion. Wolves naturally prey on coyotes. Without the wolves, the coyote population increases. The increased numbers of coyotes feed more widely on their own natural prey, such as weasels and foxes. Populations of those animals then dwindle, yet another blow to the balance of nature. Wolves keep many herds in balance. Animals like elk, deer, and bison get their food by grazing on grass, trees, and other plants. Without wolves around, the number of grazing animals grows, and these animals strip the habitat of native plants. In a balanced natural environment, the gray wolf has a crucial job to help maintain the balance of animal species and the health of plants and trees. In 1995 and 1996, the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service began to reintroduce gray wolves to Yellowstone National Park. Since the reintroduction, the ecosystem has improved. Wolves have been feeding on elk. With fewer elk around, native plants are left alone to grow and flourish. Animals such as grizzly bears are now thriving because they can eat the carcasses left behind by wolves. Each step helps restore the chain of nature. Not everyone supported the reintroduction of wolves to Yellowstone. Ranchers who raised sheep and cattle near Yellowstone were afraid that wolves would eat their livestock. However, this fear is not playing out in reality. More than 400,000 cattle and sheep are kept on ranches in the area. One scientist estimates that wolves, since they returned, have killed only about 10 of those animals per year. The region is also benefiting economically. The wolves' return has sparked an increase in tourism. People want to see these incredible creatures and hear their chilling howls in the wind. Businesses near Yellowstone National Park are making money selling gray wolf t-shirts and other souvenirs. Estimates show that the return of the gray wolf has brought more than $20 million of revenue to the region. Today, Yellowstone National Park is home to at least 300 wolves. Another 360 live in central Idaho. Despite these growing numbers, the gray wolf is still an endangered species in 47 states. Wolves are in danger of becoming extinct in the United States. The progress made in Yellowstone is only the beginning. Citizens nationwide must continue supporting the Yellowstone Wolf Project and push for the launch of similar projects in other regions of the United States. The wolf's plight in the last century shows us that humans must take great care when interfering with nature. The human footprint on the natural world has far-reaching effects that can prove disastrous. Day by day, season by season, The Wolf Project in Yellowstone National Park is correcting the mistakes of the past. This program must remain the highest priority on the nation's wildlife agenda. Humans nearly swept them out of North America. Now they're struggling to come back. Humans Organized for Wolves' Lives, HOWL, seeks your help in the struggle for the gray wolf's survival. The gray wolf is one of the most important mammals ever to live in the United States. But in the first part of the 20th century, humans nearly killed off the entire North American population of these majestic creatures. 100 years ago, gray wolves were thriving and roamed freely in the northern Rocky Mountains. Unfortunately, people did not realize the importance of keeping this species alive. By the 1960s, the gray wolf was nearly extinct. Today, the gray wolf is endangered in many states and threatened nationwide. HOWL supports the heroic efforts of park rangers and wildlife experts to restore gray wolves to Yellowstone National Park. HOWL funds research, radio monitoring, wildlife management, and other programs vital to wolf reintroduction programs. HOWL raises public awareness through television and radio campaigns and educational books and articles. HOWL is creating a future for the gray wolf. Won't you join the fight? The gray wolf is a natural predator. Nature needs the wolf to prey on animals such as elk and deer in order to control their populations. The gray wolf provides food throughout the year for many scavenging animals, such as wolverines and grizzlies. After the kill, a wolf pack leaves the carcass for those animals to eat. The gray wolf is not normally a threat to humans or livestock. Only rare wolf attacks against ranch residents and livestock have been reported since the reintroduction of wolves in Yellowstone.
Hello! Welcome.
It has been amazing to watch people visiting the park
Welcome
and
to
seeking out
Anisha.
the wolves. Thousands of people can now witness wolves in their natural habitat. We can now hear the live howl of the wolves.
Welcome.
It's an awesome
I need time
experience.
out.
David Marks, Wolf Recovery Coordinator.
I need
20 years
time
from
out.
now, we will find Yellowstone to be a very
Stop.
different place. The wolves will restore the balance of nature, and the diversity of wildlife will definitely flourish. This is going to be a great success story. Amanda Kalish, Yellowstone wolf researcher. Now it's your turn. Spread the word about HOWL today. With your help, we can restore balance to the ecosystem of Yellowstone National Park. Together, we can bring back the wolf.
Many years ago, wolves were on the go. They flourished with us here. But as our cities grew, all the wolves were through and lived in mortal fear.
They want to pee.
Soon, their numbers died away. They're endangered still today. Oh, and it makes me scowl. Oh, it could make you growl. I wanna hear the wolves howl, howl and howl. Oh yeah, now in Yellowstone, the wolves are coming home. They're driving in their bar.
They have no timer.
Numbers still are low, but they will grow and grow. We'll make you proud as
Timer.
and I will not scowl,
That's no timer, Daddy.
and I will not growl. When I hear the wolves howl, howl.
The gray wolf, or timber wolf, is the largest of about 40 species of wolves or wild dogs. As its name implies, it often has a shiny gray coat. However, the coat can also be brown, white, or even black. Wolves are very social animals. They live in packs, usually made up of family and relatives. and varying in size from 2 to over 15 wolves. The pack hunt together, usually at night, and live off animals such as deer, elk, moose, rabbit, and beaver. Wolves hunt within a territory that can cover over 100 square miles, so they howl to communicate over great distances. Because wolves are shy and will sometimes kill cattle and sheep, they have been killed off over the years, or driven to only the most isolated parts of the United States. But now, many people are trying to restore wolves to certain states and areas. Perhaps over time, we humans can learn to live with this beautiful, wild, but endangered species, the gray wolf.
Hurry up to the airport. Linda